Alright. Hello there, greetings. Alright, I just uploaded, obviously, the theme park stuff. Some of that stuff's so shaky I can't look at it. Oh, well, it's for future generations that can handle it, that can freeze time, if they're interested. Also uploaded a trailer I put on the YouTube channel, on the main channel for all this disclosure stuff. So I've had the same video up there forever. So now we're in disclosure mode. Might as well make it official. As for if we're going to go into anything disclosure tonight, I'll do what I can. It's a long day at work. I'm still working on questions. I'm still in April. So this is the longest I've ever taken answering stuff. So this weekend I'll be cranking out quite a bit. So you should hear from me if I have not heard anything. So I have not hit May yet at all. I'm at the end of April, 28th and 29th of April. So we're going into the beginning of May this weekend. So you should be hearing from me shortly. I should be cranking out quite a bit. Just with work and everything, and I didn't get to do anything tonight, so I tried to do something today, but I got more rested I am, the better, so obviously. So today's topic, well, I want to go into Project Camelot. They're on there. I don't know if anybody's aware of who Project Camelot is on YouTube. They're part of My Awakening. And now they have 2 strikes on their YouTube channel. So, jeez. Not good. Yeah. YouTube, I'm backing up. I'm doing on my channel, I'm backing up everything. I already have backed up, but I'm backing up again for those that want to download stuff, if anybody cares. But I'm having 2 backups. I kind of have like 3 backups, basically. But I forget, or I'm busy, or it's just, and I'm going to be uploading everything to Vimeo eventually. So I'm doing 1 backup first, and then Vimeo is the next one. I got some stuff on Vimeo, not a bunch. Around the early stuff I was doing, I haven't made it public anywhere. I haven't posted it anywhere. So everything's going to go to Vimeo eventually. Just this is like the year of backing everything. It takes forever. Oh, so I should be able to go through. I'm going through 2017. I've not quite hit that yet, and so once I get that done, I'll be able to go into throwing everything on Vimeo. So Vimeo's not cheap either. So there's that also. So, but Vimeo seems to be the best bet. BitChute, and I mean BitChute doesn't have a whole lot of people on there, but Discovery is kind of crap. But Vimeo is kind of crap for Discovery too, but at least you can upload a bunch of stuff at once instead of 1 at a time. Like BitChute's 1 at a time. So yeah, YouTube sucks. So I'm not sure. Hopefully they're not going to come after me anytime soon. They did come after one of my videos. I forgot what it was. It was a movie review, and I just got a copy. I didn't get a strike or anything. It's like, I don't think it has many views either. It's of one of those alien movies. I forgot the name of it. I forgot what it was. I don't think I'll be able to find it either. Probably not. It was in 2016, and I was just going on Google to show an image of what the movie looked like, and the spaceship. I forgot the name of the movie. It's with, I even forgot who was in it. Anyway, and I'm just going on Google showing an image of it, and that's where it's Paramount. So Paramount's going after small channels. If you have a big following, they won't come after you. So it's not like anybody really goes to it anyways. I can't remember the name of it, so it doesn't really matter anyway. So it's like Elysium or something like that. I forget the name of it. The girl that's in Superman, the Lois Lane, I forget her name, Amy Adams. This movie she was in that was about aliens in 2016. Yeah, there you go. That's the best description I got for it. I can't remember the name of it. So, yeah, it wasn't a, I mean, nobody's looking at it anyways, who cares? But I disputed it, and yeah, it just, who cares? It's just a movie review, big deal. So, that's the way it goes. So, but yeah, if you're making if you have like thousands of views on a video, that's a big deal. I don't have any, so who cares? I don't make a fortune off YouTube, make anything off of it, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really affect me. But what's going on with Project Camelot is scary. One more strike and they're gone because of they're talking about false flag stuff. So that's really scary. So I'm going as fast as I can to back my stuff up. Eventually I'll be on. I have a second channel too. I was going to start uploading some stuff there. Kind of like personal blog video updates that I do for Patreon. I was going to start uploading old ones there eventually. I have not quite got to that yet, so expect that if you're interested. The link is in, well, not below on this video, but it's in below of all the other ones. Because I have to put the descriptions on these videos, because when I do live streams on this, it doesn't, not everything crosses over, so I'm trying to figure out a way around that, so either way. Alright, as for today's topic, let's see here, I already forgot my subject matter. Oh yeah, aliens in your closet, yeah. As for the details of that, well first, those that are new to all this, go into this a little bit. DesignTower.com, we have private sessions open throughout the week, and you have Zoom and channeling by phone and Skype. We also have the shop. This is where I'm backed up. So thank you for your patience. I will be with you shortly. And also have Spirit Social, is the same deal here. And you also have spiritual connections here for other channelers, but definitely the wait is worth it, let's put it that way. And we also have the Patreon, the Rabbit, and you can also join the webinar. You can also get updates, channel updates from me also. And also there's a social network. I'm not going to go into it tonight. I need to keep my energy going. You can always post there. And here's the Jake comic, where Rabbit is the Easter Bunny version is on its way. Be coming up soon. So, alright. As for the alien in your closet, the disclosure, it was last night. I had a lot of visitations, probably another reason why I'm tired. I don't know what was around. Everybody was around. Felt more reptilian presence too. I felt like they're getting closer to being discovered. Of course, that might have been just for a moment, at least spiritually. But you never know. Imagine many have had those nights where you are, ready to go to bed, you lay down, you can't sleep. I had that last night. And I'm there, it's like, I wonder if somebody's here. And most likely somebody is. And imagine some of you have sit around like it's quiet right now. And all of a sudden you hear a noise. That's strange. It's like, did somebody like poke this or something? Or poke that? Or what's going on here? So I had that last night. It's like, all of a sudden the clothes, the drawer I have with clothes and stuff in there, I felt a little noise there. That's very strange. So what I got from that is, I've connected this in the past, but I never really gone into it. I'm not sure the details of it. It's either an alien being coming in or going out. So when you hear something weird, I don't know if they're moving, it's causing it. I don't know what the deal is. Either they've been standing there the whole time and they just moved, but it is like a portal energy that opens, they come through, and when it opens, when they come through, it moves stuff around. You can say, or at least it connects to the energy of objects around, something like that. I haven't got 100%. They don't really give me the full details of it. They don't want me to basically have a crowd around me, basically. That kind of gives you, you just mind your own business, and all of a sudden you hear this weird noise like there's somebody there. So, message to the universe of those that aren't aware of anything, that think aliens aren't here, think again. They haven't showed themselves because they're waiting for us to grow up. They're working with us to become more aware of their presence. But they get, they have to do it on a conscious energy, basically, for basically your mind's open to it. And as you can tell, many are so close. Some are fearful. They're open to it, but they don't understand it. It's on a spiritual understanding of it, and even that's kind of weird because you don't know what to believe in and all that. And it makes sense. Just believe in what you feel is right. Yeah, just follow what is right for you. And it might not connect to everybody, but it's okay. We're not here to all agree on the same things. That'd make life kind of boring. If we all agree on the same thing, that'd make life a little bit dull. So it makes it a little more. I mean, the dense energy is here, the denseness, and this world's the opposite of other worlds because of the negativity we're getting hit with. So it makes sense why it's chaos here, basically. As for disclosure, it is, yeah, as I said in the trailer. When I just uploaded, this is what I'm doing so I can experiment with them, seeing what works for everyone, and also add to it, because I was going to mention that tonight anyway, so I figure I mentioned the trailer of if you have a message for me, you don't necessarily have to email me. You can, but also you just put the energies, like maybe telepathically connect to me if you want that. Because remember, when I come here, I don't really have an agenda really of subject. I just sort of whatever messages come through, and here we go. I'd rather keep it open than have. I do have it on my website. Of course, I'm going to use it yet. I don't think so. If they have, I have not seen. Anyway, you can type. You go into my site. You can find it. Scroll down somewhere. Alien subject matters. Unless I deleted that. I don't think I did. If I did delete it, I did on accident. It should still be there. I just added a new email thing on there too for newsletters. Of course, I don't have a whole lot to add to it right now, or ever for that matter. But it's basically, I mean, I put a message there. Last one I put a message. I started using MailChimp because some people aren't getting emails, so I figured I'd just start using that. So you can sign up there if you want. I haven't put a whole lot into it. I put products. I don't know what to put in there most of the time, so I just put stuff on, offering. I've been channel messages, kind of change that a little bit, so I'm going to start adding maybe a little message there, an update of what the universe has. Those that don't really tune into the videos might tune into the email instead. So, kind of playing around with everything. But yeah, YouTube is getting, I don't know what's going on. I'm not worried about it, but yeah, it's a Wild West. YouTube is weird. Why don't they just, if they don't like your video, why don't they just pull it instead of giving you a strike and take everything down? It's kind of weird why they do that. So why would you do that? Unless you're like really abusing it. If it's something like if it was illegal, I would understand why they'd pull it, or something that's just, it's just censorship basically. So it's kind of, if they don't like your video, just say we don't want it on our platform, and that'll be that. Instead, they just take your whole channel down. So does that make any sense? So people are maybe like with Project Camelot is making a living off of it, and it just doesn't. I mean, then YouTube doesn't make any money off it, and YouTube's not making any money. It's just junk. I mean, I don't care because I don't make any money off YouTube anyway. But I still would rather have my stuff on here. At least until I get my backup all fully functional, which is going to take forever. So, try to be nice here, kind, we do, keep things, I mean, I don't want to go into it. As soon as they add to their community guidelines, no more alien stuff, yeah, that'd be the end of business. So anyway, they're going after, I guess, cannabis channels too. But I guess it has to do with selling cannabis to illegally and stuff like that. So that part makes sense, but it's whatever. YouTube is just a gangster, basically. Okay, yeah, but as for aliens around us, yeah, they're basically, I mean, I've felt some that are aggravated. When they get aggravated, because they know who you are, we don't see them. But I felt them moving around. It's like when they get, either they can make it known that they're moving around in a positive way, but those like reptilians that are just don't want anything to do with you. I felt them moving around. I mean, I don't think they want you to know, but they're so pissed off that you're here, you know, making themselves known. They don't want people to believe that they're here, basically. So yeah, you can tell it's selling this or putting this word out like David Icke does. Yeah, that goes on deaf ears, doesn't it? But basically, they're in another dimension, and I see that dimension getting thinner. I also had a message recently about the Matrix is coming down slightly. That has to do with the thinning of it, the veil. Not entirely, but should give us more details of what's going on here and the direction of everything. Yeah, I'm kind of phoning it in right now because tomorrow I should have more energy. Today is a long day. I was on the road for about 2-3 hours. That was one day, most of the day on the road, so I'm doing the best I can here. But oh yeah, another one. I was going to put this in the subject matter title, but I got a message also about you're aware of Sylvia Browne. You look her up online. Sylvia Browne, she's a psychic, very powerful, and then she kind of got famous and kind of did what many do, go down the drain, you could say. What I got from her today was she's a powerful Arcturian that did not humanize very well, as you can see. Meaning, handle the fame very well, and went to, you know, the direction she went into. So, I don't know why they're telling me that, but they just told me that. So, yeah, she's very, very good, but then things got kind of weird around. When fame came in, everything changed. So I believe she was very genuine before she got famous, and then the fame came in, and that was the end of it. So I only know her when she was famous, so, but I feel she was a very powerful Arcturian that it all went to her head. So it's unfortunate, but that's her business. As for to go into this, not everyone's going to agree with everyone. I'll give you one of my takes though on such as, like, David Wilcock does not believe in channeling, and I'll give you my take on it. I'm not sure if this is 100% sure if I'm connecting to this right, but I'm going to give you what I'm getting now. But like he says, is Edgar Casey. I don't think he is. I'll just say that. I don't think he is. Now, there's another way of looking at it. Is he getting affected? Like, meaning that, did he know Edgar Casey in the past? Which he probably did. And Edgar Casey's channeling was wrong or something, and affected David really bad, from what I'm gathering. So, that's what I'm gathering. Something like that. So, why would you be so against channeling? Yeah, I don't think it was David. I don't think it was Edgar Casey. I'm not getting that. If, good luck for him. I mean, him thinking that's kind of channeling anyway, when you think about it. But my take of it is, not to say everything he does is wrong or whatever. I don't know. I can't connect that to stuff he does. He's a weird guy. Whatever, it's his deal. He's been around a lot longer than I have. He has more credibility than I got, that's for sure. But my take on it is, I don't think it was Edgar Casey. I'm not seeing it. But if you want to connect that energy, go for it. It's his business. But it does feel like he was connected to that. He knew Edgar Casey. Whatever Edgar Casey did was wrong, and so he was deeply deeply hurt by it, or whatever it was. So, might have ruined his family life or something like that. And that's why I think he's connected. He's kind of like trying to repair his life in some ways. I don't know. But I don't think it's Edgar Casey. I'm not saying it, so whatever. Some people might have a problem with that one, but whatever. It's just my take on it. It might change during the future. I don't know, but I'm just not getting it. So whatever. I figure I'll throw it out there. And if someone wants to hear it, it's whatever. So as for disclosure situation, all systems go into who knows where. I have not gotten anything different recently of what's going to occur or how things are going to happen. It does feel like some people are going. I've been dreaming more. I forgot what I dreamed last night. I can't remember, but I'm not sure if I want to remember. There's a lot of activity, definitely. I had a lot of activity before I went to sleep, that's for damn sure. I don't know who was around, because sometimes they don't want you to know. Which is fine. Doesn't mean they're negative, just don't want you to know. They're all, yeah, just basically we're just theater for all the alien beings. I think they're getting excited about all this. They're a reason they're around me is they want to see what I will allow. What am I going to allow for them to, you know, bring forth and all this, and just say, you know, allow as for information, or I feel like, yeah, we're just a bunch of lab rats. You can say guinea pigs, but more like lab rats. And just see where this goes. So this is all an experiment, basically what I got from them. See how people are going to handle all this whole disclosure thing, and know it's going to happen. Instead of, oh, that's probably not going to happen. Know it's going to happen, and just trust it. As for when, yeah, just trust it. Just trust it. Just know it's going to happen. No fear. If you want fear, I don't recommend it. It's not going to get anywhere, because remember, a lot of things that you fear are usually not going to happen. So if you want to go and run to Canada or run to Mars or somewhere, probably not the best idea. I don't know. Just, you know, just let all that get out of your system. I would not do any of that. Just, it's going to be positive, however it's going to work. Of course, some people are not going to be positive. That's their business. But as for, just know it's going to happen somehow. I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to drop candy from the sky. I don't know what they're going to do. Kermit the Frog is going to fly, show up in his ship with Miss Piggy. I don't know. That'd be great. Just, might as well. Obviously, it's going to be humans that are going to, you know, Palladian energies. Yeah, y'all will be around. Who knows? They might switch it all around between now and then. But I think they're getting, as like, the more, what I'm getting is like the more we talk about it, the more we get used to this idea of them showing up, connecting with them on the physical front. I've had messages of this before. They're kind of just testing. They're testing the waters of what, you know, they're seeing, as I talk, as others talk about it, they see the future of certain timelines. They're putting those thoughts in their minds and seeing what clicks, what doesn't, and what's better for everyone, what's better, you know, for the most part, and just trying out different scenarios. So just say it will happen, well, whatever you want to do, but the way I'm going about this, it will happen. And it will be positive. It won't be easy. I mean, let's put it, when they connect with us, it'll be positive. As for human reaction, well, whatever. that's a different story. But you know, nothing's easy here. It'll definitely add to. I mean, we got Google, you know, becoming more deep state. Amazon's becoming more deep state. Amazon's going in your house, taking your dog, you know, they're doing all kind of, you know, drones in the skies, dropping packages on your head. You know, it's getting, you know, Elon Musk wants to go to Mars for what reason? Nobody is like, why? It's like, geez. I mean, even probably to clear a lot of karmic debt of some kind. I think I connected that to the past. It's still a big mystery. So, you know, like I said, I think this will be I mean, my perspective will be a positive connection. And just let just go with the flow, and it's inevitable from what I see this year. I'm not putting a year or date on it, but it is going to happen. Basically, like I said, it's gonna be so. You might feel like you're on another world, possibly, because they can. From what I see, they can. That's another thing. From when they are here, at least my interpretation of it, is like they're here, but they're not here. It's like they can show themselves here, but they're still in their dimension. So they can make themselves third dimensional like, it can connect to us, but they can also disappear real easily also. So they don't have to walk around with respirators and stuff like that from what I see at this point. Because they're not really in our dimension. It's kind of like a mirror or a hologram. But it's like they're here though. It's pretty realistic. You could probably touch them and be fine. It's going to be that refined from what I see. From what I can pick up on. I might be wrong about that, but that's what I'm getting along the lines of it. So, and areas, like I said, if you're on the water, beach areas, that's for where. And also, yeah, I don't know, it might be, from what I'm getting right now, is that you might feel like your energy field just changed when they're around. Basically, it's like they upped your vibration, where you can just see higher dimensions. And you see them, you feel them, and everything's going to be fine. And if it was a trick, trust me, there would be darkness there. Yeah, that's another thing. Well, like U.S. government stuff, that's another message I got. They don't want their ships to be seen, like their African engineered ships. That might not be the best term for it, but whatever. Probably the worst word I can use, but anyway, backward machine, whatever. They don't want you to see their stuff. The government doesn't. So I believe like 90–95% what you're seeing in the skies is actually alien. What I gather, what I pick up wherever you want, but that's what I get. Not to say there's a lot in the sky, but when there is, it's mostly them. Like I said, I don't think the government wants their ships to be seen at all. So. And as for false alien disclosure, I don't see anything like that. Once again, people with fear are going to be, doing what they do best, and that's having a lot of fear. I don't see that. Like what I just described, you feel like you're in another dimension. You know where it's coming from. Now, they're not going to connect to those like that are going to be super fearful, because they'll scare the hell out of them. They can see the most positive thing in the world and find something wrong with it. So it's those that know what's going on, meaning they're cool, let's put it that way. So if you have a little bit of fear, or most likely is because is another version of what I'm seeing is your energy field might just totally change one day, and you see them in the sky. It's like you're on another planet, and you see them in the sky, they're talking to you, giving you information, and everything goes back to 3D. And then, of course, you can fall on the ground and cry. It's like, great, I'm back here again. But no, I don't think that'll happen. It'd be like a high, actually, from what I'm gathering. So, that's the thing I just got right now. So, that's neat. So, yeah, because everything's in another dimension. I don't know what the other dimensions look like exactly. Dimension that connected to us, they send up in your house, they're walking around, they're opening up portals and just showing up and peeking over your shoulder. Not to say, yeah, they don't give me a lot of detail on that, but trust me, they're here for sure. So it's just alien awareness. It's their presence is here. They're not here to cause. They're just watching us and waiting for us to wake up. It's time for, obviously it's going to be a long time for humans worldwide to digest all this, but would be nice to see them make more of an effort of their presence here, where it goes into the headlines like, guess what, they're here after all. That would be good. So I believe we're working up to that direction would be nice. So, whatever it might be. Instead of headlines of conspiracy this, conspiracy that, we're not alone after all. That would be great. So that's what, you know. And then some people will spin it and call it whatever, Antichrist and all nonsense. But at least they're showing that they're here. That would be nice. And then we'll work up from there. So there's so many different scenarios they're seeing. I believe they're getting their stuff ready, obviously. But those that are going to be connecting to us are going to be very material. They're not going to be showing it, but they're military ready. Basically, I'm ready for anything. Not to say they're going to walk around with guns or anything, but they're going to be prepared for anything. Let's put it that way. So that's what I'm gathering on that. They're just, it's a friendly, but also they're ready to get attacked or whatever we got or other aliens got too. They got to be ready for that. So, like I said, I don't think the reptilians are going to make themselves present. Now, the positive ones, yes, I do see them making their presence somewhere along the lines, definitely. I mean, they really want to connect to us badly. That'd be great. I don't know how that's going to work, but that would be great. Yeah, just that would be. I mean, I think we're in a time. I think most people, at least that are aware of all this in some shape or form, maybe not spiritually, but know there's something here, or would be able to digest all this. Maybe not wake up and see a reptilian looking at you, which I got the impression that can happen. It's like you wake up in the middle of the morning, it's like, okay, and you have some alien looking at you. It's like, shit. It's like, I don't think they're going to do that, but I've got the impression that they can. Jeez. Yeah, I think they're careful on that one. Anyway, so yeah, it's alien awareness. Yeah, put the title of aliens in your closet, meaning that they're around, more prominent, and as for how they do things, they're not making it that clear exactly, but us and them are definitely going to get closer and closer as it needs to. Let's see here. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, one thing that I do not hear a lot from are the Zetas, the positive ones. What I connect to them is that they're connected to our technologies, and of course they do bring a lot of fear out of people because of the abductions and stuff like that. That's not all Zetas; it's a small amount, but that doesn't take much to freak people out. Yeah, the Zetas are very much involved with this. Also, as for disclosure, they go through our vibrations and see what works, what doesn't. They're a lot quicker than other beings too, from what I see, from what I'm picking up on at least, because they're connecting with me right now. So they're assisting to, open our vibrations up. If you want to increase yourself, when the time comes, even before then. Is like, it's like those that are ready for this, at least spiritually, will be like a slight upgrade. From what I'm gathering, at least at the moment, from what they're saying. So it just heighten your energies to be prepared for what's to come. So maybe right before it happens or something like that. I don't know if we're capable of actually disappearing or not, like in this dimension, maybe. Because they're just, they can mess with your DNA and just, so I don't know, upgrade you, so anything's possible. That'd be really, really fascinating. So I don't know. People will start disappearing and reappearing, and that'd be fascinating. So yeah, so that's another scenario. That would be a neat one. So yeah, because the Zetas are working on the mechanics of a lot of it. They work with other species connect to their energies and see what they're working on. And they're all kind of connecting telepathically on what the whole object of what's going on. As for the black projects, there is a lighter side. It's not all dark. The lighter side is obviously involved with this, of course. So the ones that are planes are being, Ashtar Command, other beings. They are connected to the shadow government system, at least connect to it in some shape or form. like I say, it's not all dark. Some of it is. I don't think it all, either way. How are you going to get the green light to do this? You can't. Either way, they got to get some. They got to make it. They got to make it work. You can't just. I mean, they can show up. Now, like physical government, no. It's still gonna. Yeah, the government you don't see. They have to have some kind of compromise there, from what I'm gathering. And then they'll just like I say, appear or show up wherever they're going to do it, and then government will eventually start. The public government will start to do what they do, whatever that is. Hopefully, not have the FBI involved. Jeez, it's really turning into tabloid television, isn't it? With yeah, they're basically trying. It's just a witch hunt on Trump as for what's going on with the FBI, but that's. They gotta do something. They gotta keep the news going. They gotta keep that going. They gotta keep it. So, yeah, because it does seem like with the shadow government situation, like I said, it's not all dark, but it does seem like it's going to. There's been a lot of wars with that too, I believe, from races that want nothing to do with this. So. I believe more of the positive is going in the right direction. So we'll just have to see. So, all right, I'm running on empty as you can probably tell. All right, I'll probably do channeling tomorrow. I'm gonna be on the road a little bit for my mission. I will make that more public tomorrow. As I give you a hint on that. It has to do with disclosure information. Let's see what we get. It feels like I'm kind of changing things a little bit. Kind of same old, but a little bit sooner than anyway. It's really bad. I gotta change. I'm doing the same thing every day, so definitely answering questions as much as I can to catch up. So, all right, that's all I got. All right, blessings everyone. Take care.